addition to the changes recently made to the Sweet Spot base plans and then all of the build plans, I've now revised the climbing road race and the rolling road race specialty plans. The primary changes in the climbing road race and the rolling road race plans are that I've smoothed out the TSS once again. And then a couple of the more obvious changes are the even TSS weeks. So weeks 1 through 6, excluding that recovery week, are basically the same TSS. And the assumption here is that road racers especially are going to be racing on a pretty frequent basis. So when we have the same stress each week, it allows them to decide, based on how heavily stressed the weekends or whatever races they weave into their training weeks, how heavy those are, they can kind of scale back or scale up the scheduled workouts. Another thing that's pretty obvious is there's a noticeable drop in the overall stress load. In the base phase, the ramp rate was pretty steady. Then that ramp rate grew a little bit in the build phase. So now it's time to level off and even kind of start to back things off such that that level of freshness can come to the surface and riders can race well both during the week and on the weekends. Whether you're coming out of the general build, the sustain build, or the short power build, you're gonna see about a 20% decrease in that first week. But again, this is to bring the rider's freshness to the surface. We're not as much focused on building fitness at this point so much as honing it and making it very specific to the task at hand, in this case, climbing and rolling road races. If the courses on which you plan to race have climbs that are in excess of maybe 10, 12 minutes, you're probably going to lean more towards the climbing road race plan. But if the courses are more rolling in nature and the climbs are more frequent but shorter, maybe 10 minutes and under, then the rolling road race plan is a better bet. If you think of it in terms of something like the Tour de France, where you have sprinter stages which typically roll before they come to that final sprint, that would be suitable for the rolling road race plan. Whereas those mountain stages where the climbs can take 20, 30, 40 minutes, that will be more suitable for something like the climbing road race plan.